Yo, 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 what up, family? It's your boy MJ, and she is,
Lady Des.
and it is the holiday edition of Conversations with them two, me and her, the shenanigan crew. And listen, it's a holiday, it's a virtual holiday party, and we are so glad that you guys decided to spend part of your holiday with us. Now, listen, before we get started, the panel of esteemed guests are in the house. So, the CEO of Rise Up Foundation, none other than Mr. Glenn Payne.
Woo!
Florida Gospel Music Academy, the CEO, the director, the bishop, the singer, the songwriter, Gerard Holmes is in the house.
Yes.
The promoter, baker, author, the representative of the related gospel singers from Toomsboro, Georgia, my cousin Anita Hill's in the house.
Woo!
The deacon, the mayor of Quartet, certified mayor of Quartet, none other than WMBM's own Deacon Joe Riley's in the house.
Woo!
And I'm gonna skip over this guy and go to the lady from South Kakalaki, the one and only Miss Rhonda. Hey, friend.
Hello.
Hey, Rhonda.
So I saved the best for last because he is media based, billboard based, artist of the year, the Velvet Voice. He's all of that, and he's South Florida's very own, the one and only Clap My Way, brand new Christmas music, none other than Mr. Micah Lee. What up, family?
Yes.
All right, Lady Des, it's on you because it's your party.
Listen, everybody, we are just so super excited. Christmas is what, 3 days away, 2 days away? Well, we're gonna say two. We're gonna say 2 days away. It's this Wednesday, and we realize that there are so many people that have lost loved ones, so many people that have lost jobs, and so many other losses. And life has just been lifing. So we all are on here. These are my industry friends, our industry friends. There are so many more that's going to be joining in. We have some celebrity PRs that's going to be joining and some other folks. All right. So y'all just sit tight. We just going to chat it up. We're bringing you joy. We're bringing you ourselves, our true, authentic selves. And y'all see, Anita was on here just cooking. I mean, she was cutting up the squash.
Am I feeling bells of joy? Is that the bells of joy I see?
Bring them in. Yes, y'all know that's Little David and the Bells of Joy out of Baltimore, Maryland. So listen, our people, look, Quartet showing up, MJ, like always.
Micah's in the house, Micah and Quartet. I mean, we listen, but but that's okay. We're all family. We're all family, and we're here to celebrate the holidays. And so, David, what does the holidays? What is this time of year? What does it mean for you?
Definitely family. For me, everything is always family first. We try to put those things in perspective. Well, I ain't gonna say first. First, want to give honor to God. You know what I mean? Definitely that. But my family is built around God, so it's just a natural thing for me just to give thanks to God. And then next thing is family, and then we got mental health, spiritual health, financial health, and just I'm just thankful just to be here. 47 years old. I'm definitely I'm just blessed. I'm thankful to be able to have a chance to even to say thank you. So for me, just looking back over my life, seeing how far God has brought me and my family, and I thank Him for giving me the opportunity and the chance just to still do what I do, meet new people all the time. I'm just happy to be here. My father passed in 17 years. 17 years was this year. He went to the hospital on Thanksgiving. He passed on December 7th. We buried him on my daughter's birthday. So this time of year for me is that that time of year where I just reflect back on him. But other than that, I'm just blessed meeting new people again, and I'm just thankful.
Yeah, most definitely. We all realize that this time of year, a lot of people celebrate, but then a lot of people also go through because one thing we can't stop is death, and it is definitely all around us, and it affects each and every one of us in different ways, but more so hits us harder, when the holidays roll around and you look around the table and expect family that you saw last year not there this year. So Rhonda, talk to us. Tell us before we get into how the holidays are for you and what it means to you. Tell the people a little bit about Rhonda, who Rhonda is, what she does, and all that good stuff in South Kakalaki.
Okay, well, I'm Rhonda K. McFadden. As he said, from South Carolina. I'm a singer, artist, up and coming artist, gospel artist. Not necessarily limiting myself to the quartet genre, but definitely singing. Um, I have an EP out that came out back in 2021 called Get Up. You can find it on all digital outlets, and just trying to pursue and uh, encouraged through the way through the means of singing as much as I can. I love to sing. I love to minister. Um, as David said, that's a part of my family's origin. We originated from that, and I don't see me doing anything else outside of that. I'm a mother. I'm a grandmother. Very family oriented when it comes down to my children. And it's just it's not much to tell. It's just simply Rhonda K. Um, as far as this time of the year, it's always an emotional time as well. I'm an only birth child, but I'm also motherless as well as fatherless. My mother's birthday was on December 5th, soon to be 20 years that she's transitioned. So she was the glue um, for our family. So her passing, and it's after the glue leaves, holidays are you know just it's not as celebrated as much, but you make the best of it. I try not to rain on anyone else's parade. I get in my little corner and I just do what I do and come out and show joy. And I'm just grateful just to be alive as we all should. Um, I try to teach my children, Christmas is really not about gifts to us, but the gift, the life giver himself. So we try to expound on that message and make sure that's put out before we do anything, and just enjoy this season and love on each other as much as we can, and treat people right and love on each other and forgive quick, offend less, and just keep living, doing your best to do what's right. That's my motto. That's my drive. And that's
All right, all right. That's Rhonda K. Michael Lee. So, all of us, well, all of us in Florida, we know who you are. Before we talk about Michael Lee and what the holidays mean to you, from Joe Riley, from Lady Dares, from all of your Florida family. First of all, condolences, because we know that just recently, you lost your dad, and I know how important family is to you, because everywhere you went, mom and dad was there. So this time of year, I feel you. I truly understand. We all understand, because most of us in this room tonight has lost somebody that has been close, near, and dear to us. And we know the holidays hit a little differently. So I just wanted to say that to you. So now tell the people about Michael Lee and what the holidays now mean to you.
Well, that's an interesting thing. First thing, good evening, everybody, and happy holidays and Merry Christmas. Um, I am attempting to maintain joy. That's what I'm doing. Um, Losing my father a couple of months ago, this has been a very interesting and difficult journey, especially when a person like myself who seemingly always has it together, or people look to the encourager, such as myself, for the answer all the time. And in this, I don't have what the answer is. I don't have it. Um, I've noticed December is an interesting month for me. It's my birthday month. Just celebrated a birthday, and then, of course, Christmas is coming up. So I'm attempting to navigate as to what it means, or what this new feeling is without my father. And it has led to moments of, to be honest, I didn't have the happiest birthday, right? Because you're thinking about, wait a minute, this is the first without dad. This is the first, Christmas without him. But I'm attempting, as I said, to maintain joy. And I'm thinking about all of the great things that my father instilled in me, all of the great moments, all of the family trips, all of the things that we did. So I'm using that as fuel to continue to move on, remembering what those times were, and still maintaining that joy and keeping and being that strong figure for my family as well. Um, his transition, it's been pretty difficult. It's been pretty difficult, but I'm remembering the love, the joy, all of the great times, the family traditions that we've had. I was just thinking today, I said our tradition was we all gathered together on Christmas Day, and that would be the time that we would, he would always lead us in prayer and have moments where we talk about things that we're also still thankful for. And that would be the moment, of course, that we would exchange gifts. As we got older, we started to do competitions as who was going to get the best stuff, and I'm just grateful I had great moments. Just thinking of one memory that I had, I remember years ago, and I often tell the story about me being in that car accident where which caused me to have those surgeries and almost lose my legs. A lot of people don't know that that was my parents' car that I was in. And my parents never once used that moment as a moment to um, put me down or a moment to, to go off on me. They never did that, not once. And on Christmas, a number of years ago, I think it was around 2018, God had graced me, with this music thing to be able to buy my parents a new car. And it was a silent moment of healing where I was able to reconcile what that is. And me and my father, we began to share all the more, even more, you know. So I'm grateful. And the holidays are a time where we, of course, begin to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. That is still important. He's still the reason for the season. And it's a time where family, I'm excited to get together with them, and then again, like I say, navigate what this new Christmas thing is for me. But I'm glad to be here, guys.
Absolutely. So we're going to jump over to the Florida Gospel Music Academy CEO, Mr. Jermaine Holmes. My brother, first of all, before we get started with you, I want you to tell us what the Florida Gospel Music Academy is. I want you to invite people to it, drop a link, all that good stuff, and then just share your feelings and thoughts of what the holiday is for you.
Absolutely. So FGMA Academy is a branch from the Florida Gospel Music Awards. We just celebrated 10 years of the Florida Gospel Music Awards. So excited about that. With the name change, we used to be called the Tampa Bay Gospel Awards, and then this year we changed the name to the Florida Gospel Music Awards. And shout out to the board of directors. We started this initiative, which is the FGMA Academy, to help independent artists here in Florida. A lot of the artists, and I'll just say this, a lot of artists that won't help, period. I just won't say Florida, but that's the main part of it, is mainly Florida artists, but it's open to any artist that want to learn, want to know the business, want to know the ins and outs of branding, marketing, promotion. So one of the things that our goal was to really be a community of family. I think that is what we're really missing in the industry, is a community of family. So yeah, yeah, MJ 2017. Yep, he is our radio host of the year winner. Um, so with with that,
I'm trying to find mine.
oh, you trying to find yours too?
I was artist of the year that year.
Yeah, so the FGMA Academy is a way for, like I said, is a way for us to educate all of our artists on the business, musicians. We're breaking up the sector into different sections, pastors and musicians, because there is a disconnect right there with pastors and musicians. And then we're going to be dealing with artists, development, different ways when it comes down to the industry, teaching, understanding branding, marketing, understanding copywriting. It's a whole lot. It's a whole lot that I could really talk about, but it's definitely the FGMA Academy. We're kicking off January. We're going to South Florida. So I'm excited about us coming down on Saturday, January the 11th with our quarterly summit. For those that don't know, Dr. Pepe Hendricks was one of my mentors, and the reason why the FGMA Academy and the awards is what it is today, because of his leadership when it was the Florida Gospel Announcers Guild. And now we are taking the mantle and pushing forward to help as any artists that want the help. So we're excited about coming to South Florida Saturday, January the 11th. And then we have the awesome panel with the summit, as well as the showcase. So it's going to be awesome. Christmas time. Simple. It's two things that come to mind when I really think about Christmas. One is definitely family. Family is definitely the part where we think about Christmas. We come together. It's not really about the presents, but it's just an opportunity for family to come together and just love on each other. Granted, yes, we can do that all the time. But some family members, they may be in different areas, different cities, different states. So it's definitely an opportunity for family to come together. And of course, we can't talk about Christmas without talking about Jesus, because he is the reason for the season. He is the reason why we really celebrate Christmas. It's not about the presents, the Christmas trees, Santa and all that, but it's about us celebrating Jesus. And I just was talking to somebody today and was telling them, I said, regardless, at the end of the day, I don't care. I know the big argument now is, when was he born? I don't care. I'm just glad that he was born. That's all that I care about. I'm just glad that he was born. So definitely Christmas time for me is family and Jesus. Again, we celebrate Jesus 24/7. So it's just not just on one day, but even in this season, Jesus truly is an amazing. And I have a reason to give him praise. And I'm not gonna share my testimony. I know Michael shared his testimony, but I could have been dead 2021. And I might as well share it. 2021 from a bad bacteria that was inside of my stomach, not knowing that it was inside of my stomach, going from 225 pounds down to 150 pounds less than 2 months. Not by eating. I couldn't eat nothing. The bacteria was literally taking everything out of my system. I literally had to take 4,132 milligrams of pills for 14 straight days. That's a lot on a human being's body. 500 milligrams plus 2 other antibiotics 4 times a day that I had to take those medications, equal up to over 4,000 milligrams of pills. Literally, when I tell y'all, going from that, then having emergency surgery, literally the same time of taking that medication, having an emergency surgery to remove my appendix, I drove myself 2 o'clock in the morning to the hospital because I could not stand the pain anymore, and had emergency surgery that next morning. And if I didn't make it there, I wouldn't be here today. But I thanks be unto God that gives me the strength that I'm still here. So when I tell y'all that, yes, we celebrate Christmas and all this other stuff, but I personally give God praise and I celebrate Jesus, because without him, I could not be here today. So a little bit about the FGMA Academy, my Christmas, and all that good stuff. So yeah.
All right. So we're gonna keep this moving right about now. So listen, I know everybody's got a good story, a good testimony, and all of that. And I want to lighten the room a little bit. I'm gonna introduce my, pain, my aggravator, my Nduize. That's what she is in Africa, my pain. And tonight she's gonna be a comedian. So she says she has some jokes for us. It's your party, and it's on you, Lady Des.
Ooh, it's time for jokes. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. I don't know if I'm ready.
Don't do it.
See, if you
Well, I do
now you
have
don't
one.
know if you're
I
ready.
do have one right off the top of my head. All right, David, why you looking like that? Because
I hope it's good. I
you
hope
know
it's
my
good.
stuff is good. You know my stuff is good. Okay, so the joke is, where do pigs order their Christmas gifts? Where do pigs order their Christmas gifts? I hope I can tell y'all without nobody knows.
The Piggly Wiggly. The Piggly Wiggly. I don't know.
Yeah, Piggly Wiggly. I like that one.
Order their Christmas gifts.
The
This
Piggly
is
Wiggly.
simple, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all. Amazon.
What?
Did she say Amazon?
Amazon.
Did she say ham?
Amazon.
Ladies and gentlemen, good night. I'm
Pig,
gone.
pork, Amazon.
David, I feel your pain.
Michael, come
David's
on.
like,
You like
what did I get myself into? David's under the
Michael
couch.
giving
Like,
me that
what have I
G-Lab
done?
like. Yeah.
Amazon.
Amazon.
Wow.
I just smile when I
Amazon.
hear something else you say.
Poor Rhonda can't even laugh.
Wow.
I just thought of MC Hammer. He said
All
Amazon.
right.
Good try, sis.
Amazon.
Anita, cuz speak up.
Amazon.
Anita, speak up or ever hold your peace.
Okay. So one more. This one. Michael, you liked it, that right?
Any pastors in the room? Any
You
pastors in
better
the room?
not,
Just
Michael,
pray
you
for
better
us.
not say
Any
that.
pastors in the room? Is there a
Michael, you
pastor,
better
a
not
bishop, or
say
prophet
yeah,
in the
that's-
room? Just pray for us. We're gonna need prayer for
Okay.
this one.
Okay, so why did Santa's elves go to school?
The fact
Why
that she
did
cracked her
Santa's
own self
elves
up is what's so funny.
go to school? Yeah, I be passed out laughing.
Why did Santa's elves go to school?
Go to school. This one is good too, y'all.
You thought that last one was good, Des?
Oh, the last one hysterical.
I think I know. I think I know it, but I don't know. I think I
Go
know
ahead,
it.
Jared.
I think I know it.
What is it?
The alphabet. Ain't it?
Yes, to learn their alphabet.
Good, Gerard.
Gerard, you heard that one before?
It's been years, like almost 15 years.
Great. I'm telling y'all,
Wow.
do something else for your family. I'm telling you, they'll love it. No. Let's go to the chat. Let's go to the chat because we got the chat and we got quite a few people in here. Claudia Massey is saying, good evening, people. Chat, let me know how you like those jokes because I got some more.
No,
more.
ma'am. No, ma'am.
Sansa Ray win. Blessings, everyone. Claudia Massey. This is a message to Micah. She said, Micah, I met you at the Stella Awards week at Uncle G Artist Showcase. I'm going to reach out to out for a radio interview. That's Claudia Massey. She's out of Richmond, Virginia. Tanisha Simpkins, how you doing? Hello, everyone. Happy holidays. Sansa Ray said, hey, fam. David Merritt, Rhonda McFadden, and Lee. We got Lady Elaine D. Nelson. She said, good evening.
Right there. Hey, lady.
That's my girl.
Yeah, Lynette Day say hello. Who else, y'all? No, she said good evening. Let's see. Claudia Massey.
You got Lynette Day?
Sister MJ Smith. Thank you, Claudia. Oh, she said Desiree, no ma'am. Oh, Lord. Oh, thank you, Shawanda Spencer, for laughing at my joke. See, come on. Keep it going, Lady Des. Come on, y'all. They ain't trying to give me no love, y'all. Go ahead, MJ. I got some.
Looks like we got another comedian in the house.
Who's the comedian?
Glenn
Payne.
I just got some jokes because you over there cracking. I'm trying to give you some extra, some.
Yeah, I know, and that was a good one you just put up.
Yeah, she can use all the help she can get.
Amen.
All right. Well, while she's missing, I'm going to run on over to Glenn Payne. Glenn Payne is the founder, CEO of the Rise Up Foundation, which gives out legacy awards each year for people that do phenomenal things in the community. So, Glenn Payne, tell us a little bit about who you are, what you do, and the wife meaning everything to you for Christmas.
All right, so my name is Glenn Payne. I'm the founder and CEO of Legacy Lives Here, the foundation nonprofit organization who hosts an annual event called Rise Up Wealth Summit. The event is tailored to more on building generational wealth in Black and Brown communities. However, everybody's welcome. Don't care what culture you came from, but the focus is on building up generational wealth and entrepreneurial empowerment in our community. In 2024, we actually honored Lady Des. And in 2025, we're honoring none other than MJ Smith at the Rise Up Awards. He's been given the Community Giant Award for what he's been doing in the community down right here in South Florida. Christmas for me is always about being about family. I'm originally from the Caribbean, so in the Caribbean we have a whole lot of fun on Christmas time. It's about family time, having cracking jokes. Lady Des, pray for her some more with some jokes, yes. But overall, it's about generational family. Meaning you spend time around the round table with your grandparents, talking about what Christmas was like for them back in the day, learning from them about passed down traditions. Because one of the things I've seen, especially in our culture, we don't pass on traditions as much as we used to back in the day. Right. We just having kids, raise them, and then we don't pass on how to bake that cookie, how to bake that thing. Like, for example, Anita Hill, is she teaching her kids and grandkids the recipe to the T, or just tell them add some sugar, add some pineapple? No, you gotta share the knowledge. So those are things I remember from my grandmother of the cooking and different things she did in the house. The memories, the traditions, that's all what Christmas is about for me. And of course, Jesus season of all things, God's in the center of all things, his birthday and everything. So that's just for me enjoying Christmas. Family, love, enjoy.
Awesome.
MJ, you're muted, sir.
You're on mute, MJ.
Mute.
It is indeed my honor and pleasure to have my blood family in the house. She is the promoter of anywhere I am, she's gonna be. Anywhere I am, she's going to be. She is the promoter of the Related Gospel Singers out of Toomsboro, Georgia. She's also an author. She is a musician. She is a singer. She's a baker. She's the family cook. She's all of that. She's the family enforcer. So I know what family means to her, because you better not mess with me if you don't want to see her.
What?
But she is my cousin, Anita.
I heard that.
Talk to us, cousin.
She always cooking. On camera, she cooking.
Good evening, everybody. Everything MJ said is true. I count it an honor as well as a privilege to be in your midst tonight. And I want to piggyback off let me see who said it first. I think Micah said it, and then Gerard said it, but Jesus is definitely the reason for the season. As a matter of fact, without him, there would be no us. Without him coming, being born, and then dying to save a sin-sick world, just so we could have a right to eternal life, is awesome. So I concur with those that have already said Jesus is the reason for the season. So I'm not going to talk much tonight. That's all I have. I'm going to leave it right there.
What?
Yeah.
Come on, cuz. You gotta speak
I'm
up.
impressed. I'm very impressed.
Yes.
Cuz busy, I guess.
And then the man, the myth, the legend himself. He's a fellow Taurian. He is, oh man, everything Quartet is. He is a staple in South Florida. He went from the governor to the mayor. He's got a lifetime Hall of Fame in Quartet Hall of Fame. He is none other than South Florida's very own Deacon Joe Riley, my brother, my friend.
Thank you, MJ. I'm very humble about that. Thank you for the introduction. I like that. But before, I'd like to say, after seeing Anita cutting up whatever she cutting with that big knife.
You
I
like
got I
squash.
got to play the music. I got to play the music because that knife is too big. I'm not even gonna play with you. You know.
She's the
And
enforcer.
and to Glenn and Gerard, this gonna make Lady Days laugh, okay? To Glenn and Gerard, what about me? That's an insider. What
Yeah,
about me?
yeah.
Okay. But I mean, it's a pleasure being here with you all tonight. And as some of y'all may know, I'm very low key about a lot of things, and I love family. I love MJ and Lady Des. They are very, very, very close, like family, and I call them my protector. Because they really have my back, Michael, and I really appreciate them. And even you, Michael, I love your music. And David, uh, you have a PR person there, Lady Des, always in my ear about the bells of joy. And
She and everybody hear about them bells of joy.
And that's
yeah,
what my bell of joy.
and Rhonda, and I just love that song, Get Up, and uh, just love the whole idea. And Gerard, I think you're doing a phenomenal job with what you're doing.
Absolutely.
You're a quiet storm. If you move silently and you make things happen, that's really very, very um, honorable of you. But Christmas is the reason for the season, as we know. And I love family. Family is so much to me, and like most of you all are. But I'm looking forward to the holidays. As you get older, you start thinking about being around family more than just hanging out gifts and stuff. Just the mere fact of being around family. So I'm looking forward to that, and to be invited on this platform tonight. I'm excited about it. I couldn't wait to 8:30 to see, but you didn't give me a hat on the flyer.
I'm
I,
sorry.
I couldn't believe I wasn't on the flyer with the hat. But
Next
you also
time.
are, huh?
Next time. New Year's.
No, it's a shenanigan. I'm not going to invade the shenanigan. A shenanigan is that what you call it?
Yeah, the shenanigans.
Shenanigan. I'm not going to invade that. But I'm so excited about being here. Thank you.
Most definitely. Family, friends, and room, allow me to introduce to some and present to others. He is one of my mentees. He is like my little brother. We just met on a whim maybe about 14 years ago when I was at the MLK parade doing the sound stage. We met afterwards. He came out and he's been like a little brother to me ever since. He is a singer, a rapper, a producer, a minister, you name it. When it comes to music, he does it all. And the boy can pray. And he's a skater as well. So allow me to introduce to you guys none other than Joshua DJ PK, the hit maker White. What up, bro? So listen, what we're doing is, we just talking about the holidays and family and things like that. So I kind of just told them who you are and what you do. Tell us what these holidays mean to you.
Oh man, I feel like
Well, I think we having a problem with the audio.
Yeah, he's talking and we can't hear him.
PK, we can't hear you.
You can't hear. Okay.
Okay,
Can you hear me now?
perfect.
All right, there you go.
There you
There
go.
it is.
It
All
was a
right.
little sloppy.
Okay, well, I was saying, I'm a family guy. I love being around my family and my brothers and sisters. Got a big, huge family. So this year it's going to be all about that, just carrying it on. We come together every year and pray. Uh, I'm in a family filled with singers and rappers, so everybody finna get their praise on Christmas Day. So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. Just continue to fellowship with the family, and really, this Christmas Eve, our church is getting together to do a giveaway to all the families in the community of South Florida and in the Davie area. So those are things that I'm looking forward to. Just really giving back to everyone and being a blessing to people who don't have anything or don't have a family. Being there to share hugs and definitely sing songs.
You're on mute, MJ.
One of the things that I admire about you when it comes to you and family, this man and his mom still go roller skating
Wow.
every week. You can find them in a roller skating rink and they're enjoying family and each other. And I really admire that because not all of us still got moms to skate with.
I know. We do that a lot because she the one that got me on the skating rink floor. She the one that launched me into the music business, learning how to rap because that's something that she was doing, and I fell in love with it as I continue watching her. So when it come to the music itself in that area and skating, that was her passion, and just by watching her, it became my passion too. So we just continued the journey together, and I'll skate her, but she'll stay on that skating rink floor. I'm the one to do all the tricks and stuff. She just keep it smooth.
That sounds like me. I keep it smooth
Yeah, yeah, she keep it smooth. So yeah.
while holding on to the wall. I just keep it smooth.
All right, Des, take over.
So listen, y'all. Not MJ. I'm sorry, Glenn Payne. I just want y'all to know that this did not come from me. And Glenn Payne sent another joke in the private chat. I don't know if y'all saw that, but it said, "What did Frosty's girlfriend give him when she was mad at him?"
I had a cold shoulder.
Go ahead.
Mr. Riley.
Huh?
Good.
They still not laughing.
I'm laughing because Joe said it. Joe said it immediately, but
thanks a lot, Glenn. You know what, Glenn? I forgot that they can really read the private chat. Everybody on
that's right.
That was real smart, Glenn. But listen, I was hearing about traditions. Do anybody have some different traditions that they would like to share? Because I'm big on traditions and also creating new ones. So what is it? What is either an old tradition or a new tradition that you all created with your families? Nothing.
Man.
So like our family, we like to get together and just play a whole lot of games. We're big on family. My mom and dad, thank God they're still here. So from little kids, they always made sure that we stayed together. And even to this day, every Sunday morning, we're all meeting up, going for breakfast. So we'll have Christmas breakfast. We'll do the Christmas Eve, and then we'll just all celebrate Christmas coming in together. And we're just opening up gifts, playing games, and just being family. So it's really all about family. And I just really try to pass that down on to my children and to make sure that they keep that going, because I believe family is just so important. So in this day and time, it's just very important to keep family together. Not only my biological family, but my industry family, my work family, wherever that we have created a community of people. I believe in just keeping them together.
Can I make a suggestion for your family for you?
What?
Can they get together and write you some new jokes?
Oh, I got some more I ain't even touched yet. What you talking about?
Yes, you know,
listen, I ain't even scratched the surface.
Ooh, please don't scratch it then.
Please don't hurt us.
Don't scratch it.
You know, my family has started, they've been doing it, but I have been out of town and things, so I've been missing it a lot. But tomorrow night, I made my business to stay in town to be with the family. They're having a dinner Christmas Eve that goes into Christmas Day. And I just thought that was, my nieces and them doing this. And I thought that was very nice that they're carrying that on. And so I said, you know, I got to stay in place to witness this with them, because I was always the stern uncle, you know. And so I said I would stay in this time and just be with family and watch them enjoy what we was doing for years.
I would say for me, the old passion would still be coming together, having that prayer. And I'm being honest with my situation. Probably 2022, 2021, and 2020, I was literally booked as an artist, DJing or performing somewhere on those particular days. So I literally missed those small.
Right.
For a lot of us that's in leadership, we're booked even this new year, stuff like that. So it's so much stuff that be going on that my family will say, hey, we're going to get together for the New Year's night, and I'm like, well, I can't because I'm going to be over here performing at this particular event. So sometimes those opportunities are, to me, I have to like kind of get back into the swing of it. But I
Right.
knew growing up as a kid, I've always spent it with the family. But as you get older, I think that passion we should always try to uh, uh, pass on to the next generation, that coming together on those days is still special, no matter how big you get, no matter how busy you get. And make sure your family really understands the dynamics, because we know on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, people are looking to book DJs, people are looking to book performers. New Year's nights are big nights for all artists, really, 'cause everybody wants that artist to open up at their church. And sometimes we miss out on our family. So
Right.
yeah, I made that dedication to be like, yo, if somebody's calling for Christmas Eve, calling for New Year's, I shut it down and say, you know what, we're not gonna do it. I spent the last couple of years doing and going and going and going and going and going. And even throughout the year, I'm missing all the other things. But this year and next year is gonna be a little more different, to getting back to the traditional things of being there and saying good morning on Christmas Day.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yes.
Now,
And
MJ, if I could jump in, we have some other artists. How do y'all handle your bookings and all of that during the holidays? Because I know as an artist always on the road, you miss a lot of different events and holidays. So how do you all handle it?
Well, for me, I don't book anything during the holidays. Even now, New Year's is kind of tough because I be wanted to book for stuff for New Year's, but I'm a worship leader at my church. I'm one of the worship leaders at my church. So it's definitely hard to try to uh leave on New Year's. Now when it come down to Christmas, I know, because I still believe in the family, being around family during the holiday seasons, because you, especially how where life is now, you just never know. You just never know, the next 5 minutes you end up, God can be calling you home. So always want to celebrate those moments, and stuff like that. It's not really a tradition. And then going back to the tradition, it's not really a tradition, but I guess you could say it, a habit for me. And it's kind of funny, that it just happens when my brother and my sister-in-law, I used to go to their house. As soon as I get to their house, I will literally go right to, it's a section of the sofa that nobody sits in during Christmas time. That's why I will literally sit and fall asleep. And she will post a picture on Facebook every year. And it's just became a tradition that it just happened because I guess it's so peaceful in that spot that I will fall asleep. So that's a little bit. Yep.
Well, I'm going to piggyback off what Gerard just said. For the group that I promote, when I came into their organization 6 years ago, they already had a stop time, which is in December, around December 19th or 20th. After that they don't take any other engagements, so that they can have that time with their family. And so normally every year around December, well, actually, yeah, um, since we're still on a low scale, we're not that big yet. Normally, the next to the last program we have is the end of November, first part of December, and so we kind of cruise right into Christmas. So everything is off the table after December 20th. So the men, all of my guys are married. I'm the only one in the group that's not. So I mean, but I do have family that I um I consider to be important too. But I'm saying, as far as husband, wife, that type of deal, I'm the only one that's single, so they make sure that I don't book or take any engagements after December the 20th.
Awesome.
So that time is very critical for them being with their immediate families, and me as well.
Rhonda, Micah.
Rhonda, we need to start a tradition. What's it gonna be?
I mean, our traditions are just pretty much consistent. Of course, we have less family members that we do it with, but with my own little family, I try to make sure that all my children are here. We make it a effort because I have grandkids now, so everybody kind of stays different places. So with our family tradition, normally after Thanksgiving, we would normally South Florida would be our spot for Thanksgiving, right? So when it came to Christmas, everybody from South Florida, with my mom, siblings, and from other places, everybody would come home. Home will be considered as South Carolina. Wherever my grandmother was, that's where home was. And everybody would just gather together. Everybody give out gifts that day. We cooked like it was Thanksgiving all over again. And we just ate, like she said, Miss Anita said earlier, or someone else said about playing games. And I mean, it's pretty much consistent with that. And we take joy out of doing that. You know, it doesn't take much. Just some willing participants. I don't care if it's 5 people. We can have a ball with just those 5 people. We can reminisce. We reminisce over old days, and we do a lot of singing. And that's tradition. We do a lot of singing and recording, so we can look at it in the next year. We have recordings that we've had that went back years, like when my mother and my grandmother was alive, and we look at them now. You know, we think about God. Look, we look at all those people, and you can count the ones that are no longer there, but it still gives us joy just to see them moving and singing and operating and stuff like that. So, I think my children are trying to recreate tradition. I'm just going with the flow. I'm the patriarch of my little family. So whatever the older children want to do, I'm like, okay, that's cool. Anything to keep us going, I'm with it. So
I love that. That's great.
And from
Hey,
Facebook,
MJ, let me
Deborah
say
S.
something real
Hall
quick.
says, hello, everyone. Merry Christmas. Sharice Lenore is watching from New York City. So, we got people shouting us out. Oh, PK, message to you. Have you thought about doing a music video with you and your mom skating?
that'd be cool.
Yeah, that was from Gerard, PK.
Yeah, that's from the CEO himself.
Tell them in 2025. We'll get it. We'll produce it.
All right, there we go. 2025 is happening.
Appreciate the idea.
Hey, MJ, I was going to say Rhonda and David are cousins.
Huh?
Yeah. Rhonda Manfat and David are cousins. For real
Shut the front door.
I thought you said
For real cousin.
No, ma'am, he can't say that.
The real kind now. I ain't talking about the fake kind. I mean, real kind.
We ain't
All right,
everybody
well.
cousin. We real cousin. We blood.
Yeah, for real cousins.
I told you our family reunion consisted of sing outs
Yes.
Okay.
for a trophy.
Yeah.
Every family reunion's Florida. My uncle Albert McFadden, and her mom's, my uncle's son, and my dad from Baltimore. They would sit down at my grandmother's table and they would talk their trash and they will go at it. Every family reunion, yes.
That's the truth. See, those were good days. You think of, and all of those he just mentioned are no longer here with us. And it's like, I will be willing, David will be willing, but you can get everybody, and we can keep that going. It will be like old times, but with the older ones, it's different. It's different, but yeah, those were good days. Good days.
And the tradition for me was, y'all remember the old brown bag, which you just get the peppermints and walnuts.
Yeah.
Y'all even remember when you would even do the Christmas play at your church with the 3 wise men? That's what I came up on. So I said, this will be my last year I got 5 grandboys. I got four kids, 3 daughters, son. This will be my last year giving gifts. If you can't tell me what Christmas is about, I'm not giving you anything.
Cool.
I think they should know what it's about than thinking just they can come and get a gift and don't give. I don't think that's fair. So, I talk to their mothers, I talk to their fathers, and it takes a village. I can only teach them but so much. It definitely takes a village. Just to let them know, like, hey, this is what this is about. It's not all about receiving; it's about giving and just being thankful, being around your family.
Yeah.
And I'm serious about that. I'm serious about that for 2 reasons. Number one, they need to know, and number 2, I don't have no money.
That's a good cop out.
Josiah,
What's gonna happen is they're gonna know next year you're gonna have to give it out.
Yeah.
look, David, funny you should mention that. I just had a conversation this afternoon with my grandson. Come here, hurry up, because come this way. He was saying to me he didn't think his dad. Come here. Got him anything for Christmas. Say hello. So tell everybody what we discussed this afternoon. What's the most important reason? Who's the important reason for the season?
Christ.
Okay, bring it home. You said Christ, but bring it on home, Jesus.
Jesus.
Okay, and I asked you this afternoon if you didn't get anything for Christmas. What did I explain? What did you tell me was important to you that you had? What?
A roof over my head, clothes on my back, and shoes.
On what?
My feet.
And what else? Running what?
Running water.
And what else?
Food.
And what else?
Light source.
All
Sound
right.
like you coaching him, cousin.
Well, I'm sorry, no, but I mean, we did have this conversation earlier, but I was just kind of making sure he remembered what we said, what we had talked about. But I mean, I was telling him if he didn't get anything at all, to be grateful.
That's right.
For those things.
Yeah.
Because there are so many people out there that
don't have a lot of stuff that they need.
Not only that, but there are a lot of people out there that are what?
Homeless.
There you go. You can go.
Yeah, and it's absolutely correct. We have to teach this generation that is coming up. What is the real reason? Yeah, we know it's Christ, and just giving back to others, because there are so many people that don't have, or there's so many people that are depressed. There are parents that are depressed because they're trying to make ends meet to buy gifts that they can't even afford. Right. So we have to teach, like, what is the real reason? Why are we doing what we're doing? And if you don't get nothing else, we have each other. And that's one of the most important things that I really wanted to teach our children, that we always have each other, and we always should stick together with one another. If we don't get nothing else, we better thank God we have each other. Yes. You hear my husband in bed. I'm glad you said that.
I guess you ain't getting nothing for Christmas.
I guess that's the word, right? But it don't even matter to me, because our family have gone through so much this year alone, health wise, and different attacks. Matter of fact, I'm just glad that he's still here and still alive, was able to see his daughter graduate, was able, to experience Thanksgiving and enjoy it. So, there, as you get older and you live and you learn, there's other things that really, really matter. It's not the tangible gifts.
And if you look at it, everybody that's in this room tonight, all of us are connected by that one reason. We've all lost, we've all gained, and then we all literally lean and call on each other because we know that we are just that community. And that was part of the reason why we decided to do a virtual Christmas party for not just you guys, but for us, because we lean on y'all. And we want y'all to know y'all can lean on us. We are definitely here. And it's definitely about, Jesus being the It can only get bigger and better from here because 2025, we know we have some struggles, but we also know we got each other and we're going to keep praying for each other.
Amen. Amen.
Absolutely. So listen, it's 9:30, y'all. The last thing, do anybody have a favorite Christmas carols? A Christmas carol, because I love Christmas music. I love Christmas caroling.
I got one.
I do cell phone caroling every year. So
I got
do
one.
anyone have
I got
any
one too.
Christmas
I got one for sure.
favorites?
Come on, Miss
Mine
Rhonda.
would be silent. Mine would be silent night.
Y'all got to sing it. Y'all got to sing it.
Come on, Miss
Oh
Rhonda.
no. Oh no, she ain't trying that today.
Listen, my favorite Christmas, and it's not even a carol. It's just I can't think of the lady that sang it, but I always love it. Well, hello there. Merry Christmas, how you
Carla
doing?
Thomas. Carla Thomas.
It's so good to talk to you again.
You must be a singer.
It's been a long
Long
time
time.
to figure out how you cross my
Cross
mind.
my mind.
It's just to say, gee whiz, it's
It's
Christmas.
Christmas.
Yes, that's a good one.
Right.
Y'all, you a merry, merry Christmas. That's my favorite song.
Right.
Yes, I
Who you
love
say song it?
Carla Thomas.
Carla Thomas. That's my favorite.
To me,
I like
it's not
Cole.
officially Christmas until you hear the Temptations Silent Night.
So,
Yeah.
so
It's a good one.
Absolutely.
When you hear that, you know it's that season.
no use Christmas.
I think their version was the best.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Almighty God.
Oh yeah.
What's the Temptation song?
Silent Night.
Silent night,
Yeah.
holy night, all is come, all is bright.
You must be an
There you go.
artist.
Finish it up.
God, you could have finished. You left us
I
hanging.
mean, we gotta. Next year we need to have a Christmas service. Next year. But you definitely got to keep this. This is gonna be the first one, so I'll be looking forward to next year. We got to do it again.
All right. That sounds like a plan. Who gonna host it? Durant?
Everybody right here is part of the original panel. We gonna host it. We all gonna host it.
I like that, David.
All right, I like that though. That's a great idea.
I
Great
like
idea.
Nat King Cole, the Christmas song.
Ooh,
I can't
sing
sing
it.
it, but
Don't
please don't
sing it,
actually
Mr.
sing
Riley.
it.
Come
But
on,
I like
give me a
Nat King
couple
Cole's
words.
the Christmas song.
Give me a
Chestnut
couple words.
Chestnut. Sing the song.
Come on, Mr. Riley. Give me a couple words now. You can do it.
Chestnut roasting on an open fire.
Yes.
Listen,
That,
Joe Riley, you my
Sing
twin.
it to the melody.
That's my favorite song,
Melody,
Joe
Mr.
Riley.
Riley.
That's my
Miss
favorite
Riley,
song.
you know
Chestnut
that's my
roast-
favorite Christmas song as well.
I love it. I love it.
Chestnuts roasting on
That's
an
right.
open fire. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love it.
But listen, we can't talk about Christmas really. Like this is one of my lately. This has been my favorite Christmas song. Was two. So one is "Oh Holy Night." Like has always been my favorite.
Yes,
Who is it
yes.
by though? Who is it by? Which one of you?
I
The
can't even
artist?
tell. I can't even
know.
tell you
I
who
hear
it's
it.
by.
I hear it in my head now.
I can't even say it don't even matter. Like it don't even matter who's it by. I just love it. Period.
Yeah.
And then also he's on the call, and lately I've been playing his song "Crazy," which is Michael Lee's "'Tis the Season."
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
like
Okay.
so
I got that.
definitely.
I haven't heard it.
Oh, you gotta hear it.
Oh, you got
MJ,
to
hook me up.
You got to hear it.
Michael,
got
give us
you.
about 30 seconds of it.
Michael Lee.
Michael nailed that song.
'Tis the season, and also this holiday. See, I might as well do a Christmas album one of these days.
You, you should.
Yeah, you
Listen,
should.
I think every artist should do a Christmas album.
Well,
I
they
really
do.
believe that. I always said
They
that.
do.
This holiday and 'Tis the Season by Michael Lee are available right now. Perfect songs to add to your holiday playlist.
Will
Go and
do.
check
Will
those
do.
songs out. I'm telling you,
Will
those
do.
songs will definitely get you in the Christmas spirit. And go and watch the video for this holiday. That thing, I guarantee you that by the time you're done watching that song, you will have a smile on your face. Also, that video was picked up by Target in December. So it has been playing in Targets nationwide all
Wow.
holiday season.
Congrats.
I
Awesome.
purposefully shot
I
it in
have
the
a
red and
question.
white for
I have a
them, so it
question
is
for
playing
Michael.
in Targets right now.
Michael, I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
When you first started out
Hmm.
singing, and I remember when you first started in Palm
Hmm.
Beach,
Hmm.
were you were you finding yourself where you should fit in all of this? But
Hmm.
but I mean it seemed that you was like you know what you wanted to do, but you were like finding how to fit into this whole platform, and all of a sudden you found it
Hmm.
and you blew up with it.
Well, I'll change the perspective. Never was a fight because you are who you are. I
Right,
am who I am. I can never be anybody else other than who I am. A lot of times, and this is, I think, the beauty of what Gerard is doing. Or years ago, I feel like I pioneered what this thing is. I had a conference called the Unity Conference. I spent thousands of dollars doing this mega conference to bring the community of what it is together, understanding that there are different sounds and what it is. And for years, if you're talking about myself, see, that's a perspective from what you may know, right? I could always sing, but what we have in this area has often been clicks, and we find that a
okay,
lot, right? Clicks or
right,
people doing what they do. And when you are a new person coming into what that is, you either going to be doing what we're doing, right, or what you're doing is not considered right because you don't do what I do, right? So what you often find yourselves doing, most people just to fit in will assimilate doing what other people are doing, but that's not what God honors, right? God honors. He said, "Hey, I made you." He had to chastise me and said, "Mike, I made you authentically you. You are great at what you do. You do that really, really well, and nobody else can ever beat you being you, right?" And when I started being me, just because I can do the runs like the Clock Sisters, and I can do all the things that Kimber Rail does, and all of those things like that, right? I can sing like the Winans. God said, "I made you Micah Lee." And that's when God started to bless that. And when He started to bless that, that's when the number one on the Billboard charts came. That's when, Clap My Way just entered in the top 30. God bless it. Come on. And that's when those things started to take place. So I would never say it was a thing of
What do you got?
trying to fit in, but you
no,
do
but
want
that's
to
All
you
right,
want
now
to
you
fit
down
into
41.
what people are doing just
Make
so
a
you can be a part. But I will say, God uniquely made me or put me in a space where that was not the case, where people didn't. Because I remember years ago, somebody from South Florida, I told him this years later. We were on a panel together. If you got to sing at Cooper's Temple, boy, I tell you, you was in the house, right? You was a part of the crew. And when they did not do that at that time, allow me to do that, what it pushed me to do was go out. So a lot of times when artists we do these panels and people say, you start at home first, right? That's
right.
not how that story took place for me, right? I started out, and when I went out, and first time I went to Africa and sang in front of 100,000 people, I realized that when I wasn't accepted in those certain spaces at the time, that was minuscule. This is a big world, right? And so I started doing my thing, and that's when God started to really bless that. When I stopped thinking about trying to fit in into what it is, and He started to bless me.
Well, you just answered. You just clarified everything that I was thinking in my head. You
Absolutely.
just
So yeah, people will have their people. I understand that because people will have their assumptions. First thing, and this is the thing: when people don't open the door for you, you kick the door down and you go through the window.
James Brown said
That
that.
that that's how I get down. Right.
James
My
Brown
dad
said
always
that.
told me, if you're gonna do something, Micah, you be the very best at it and give it your
Mm,
all. You don't hear when people. It's amazing how this thing goes. You don't hear just because I can naturally sing jazz music and things like that, right? My voice naturally lends towards those things. Um, you hear somebody doing riffs and runs and can do all of that stuff. You're like, well, who are they? And what we accept from our core crew of people, they don't. We accept that, but somebody else doing it, you're not going to accept it. And that's how that started when you're the new kid on the block. But when they didn't open the door, I made them open the door, or I made a path for myself. I went through the window, and that's when all of a sudden those same people start coming back and they start to
They open
assimilate.
the door for you, huh?
That's right.
Doing the things that I
They
do.
put
And
you
it's
something
I
for
look
us.
back at that now and I watch people trying to mimic my riffs to doing that kind of stuff. And I just think that is just so it's funny when you look back how that stuff comes back full circle. But yeah,
Well,
I'm just
speaking of full circle, Micah, full
Yes.
circle, your roadmap, the plan, and the way that you took will be
Just blow
displayed
the whole
in
map out the way.
January. In January, that whole map is going to be laid out for brand new artists, for artists that are already trying to build their way, because Gerard Holmes is putting together the Florida Gospel Music Academy, and we're all going to be there giving bits and pieces and nuggets on how to get it.
This is very
Yes.
true. This is very true. And I'm
Yeah.
so super excited about that.
That was,
let's
I didn't
talk
mean
about
to turn
this.
this into a personal interview, but
It's all right. It happens all the time. And I'm ready, as you can see.
no,
Joe.
but that's good, Michael. That's
Yes,
good. I
sir.
really
Yes,
commend you.
Now,
Yeah.
speaking of Christmas songs, we were talking about Christmas songs. I got so many songs that I love, right? And I was thinking about like, what are those records and that I really, really liked? I don't know why I like the Emotions. What do the lonely do?
That's it.
Yes.
At Christmas. That's it.
Yeah.
What do the lonely do at Christmas time?
Oh, wow.
Oh, do songs like that, or I was thinking about so I'm a jazz head, right? And so I don't know what this song has to do with Christmas, but I am telling you, I'm going to record that record one of these days. My favorite things. I don't know why where that came, a Christmas song from The Sound of Music, but the song
Right.
is dope, and it's like raindrops on roses and
Yes.
whiskers on kittens.
Yes, I love it.
Copper
Yeah.
kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packaging tied up in strings. These are a few of my favorite things. When
Yes.
the dawn lights, when the bee stings, and I'm
Yeah.
feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and I don't feel so bad. Don't know what they got to do with Christmas, but that song be slapping.
Yeah.
That's
Now I have to watch the movie tonight.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
You know, in that other song that you mentioned about what would the lonely do for Christmas?
Yes, sir.
When I heard that song, I would turn it off.
Mm.
Because I was always single.
I knew he was going to say something. Why you turned it off?
Because you know what would the lonely do? You talk about me,
What do they do? At
but it's
Christmas?
a nice song.
Song.
But it's a nice song. It's a nice song.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real nice song.
Wait, PK, you got a Christmas favorite?
My Christmas favorite today now is Gladys Knight got a new song out featuring Pastor
Javen.
Campbell, Joy to the World.
You
Okay.
hear me?
So y'all go check that out. Pastor Javen, my pastor from the Now Church, single out with Gladys Knight called Joy to the World. That's what I'm rocking right now.
Right.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, so let's go to the chat. We have Lynette Day said, Michael Lee, you can sing a Christmas quartet song with the new Sea Lord Seas of Miami, Florida.
Well, let's go. I love a good quartet song. Jesus, go where I send thee. Let's do something. We can do this thing. I'm ready.
Yeah.
And Claudia Massey said, congratulations. I'm not sure on what that was geared to at that time. Give us a little bit.
That was geared to the Christmas music.
Oh, okay. She said, I'll be ready next year to be on the panel. But Claudia Massey is a manager, promoter, author out of Virginia, and she was supposed to be on the panel, y'all, but she was already ready for bed. And she said her favorite song is Hark the Herald, Angels Sing.
That's mine.
Yeah, that's a good one. And she's saying, I'm glad to be a part of this community. Sharonda Brand of the Cross family. Yes, a lot have forgotten the real reason when we were talking about what Christmas really is all about. And Sharice Lenore She said, hey, Merry Christmas. Deborah Hall. Hello, everyone. Merry Christmas. So, we thank you all for being in the chat, tuning in. Go ahead, MJ. MJ, you haven't shared any of your Christmas favorites. You didn't share any of your Christmas traditions. What does Christmas mean to you?
Because it's all about the family. Y'all see me all day, every day. So it's all about you guys. But if you want to know what the family tradition is, we have a Christmas Eve party every year. And then the next morning, Christmas morning, we all get together and go to my niece's house and have breakfast. And then on Christmas Day, we go to my oldest sister's house and we have Christmas dinner. So that's what our tradition is. And we've been doing that for I'm about 25 for the last 25 years. Yeah.
Okay, what's your Christmas favorite song?
My favorite Christmas song is Mary Did You Know, and it don't matter who sing it. Jonathan McReynolds, CeCe Winans sung one, Vicky Winans, Mary. It doesn't matter who sings
it.
Sang it, MJ. Sang it, MJ.
The Williams brothers did it.
Sir.
Yes.
Sang it, MJ.
Sir, that's not my ministry. That's not my ministry. I speak for a living.
Mary, did you know that your baby boy?
I love it.
Who was that?
Glenn.
Glenn Payne. he got up the camera and did. Go ahead, Glenn. I didn't know you sing.
What are you talking about?
That was you?
I don't know.
I mean,
he's laughing. It was him.
He was that, Anita.
It was him.
Oh, well, family, listen, I truly, we've truly enjoyed this virtual.
Anita Hill, I gotta help the bestie sometime, man.
Say what, Glenn?
I'm sorry?
I gotta help the bestie. They say sing, so I gotta do the back.
That's right.
Appreciate it, sir. Appreciate it. But listen, so we don't want to keep you guys from your families any longer. We definitely appreciate you guys. And if you commit to next year, we'll do this again next year, God willing. Like you said, it's all about this community helping others, just feel better. So from my family to yours, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. And I will definitely be talking to each and every one of y'all within the next couple of days. So that's my spiel. Lady Des, what you got?
Yes, we just want to say thank you to each and every one of you for taking out your time to join this Christmas celebration, this pop-up Christmas party. And it's always good to hear from the artists, to hear from those that are in the industry. We're real people with real issues. We serve a real God. We celebrate the holidays, and we just want to give back into our community. And I want to thank you all so much for finding it not robbery to come together to share and to spread Christmas love, joy, cheer, and happiness. But I'm a little.
It's my bedtime.
And before we go, I definitely want to just shout out to you all, my family at WNBM. Thank you guys so much for being rocking with me from the beginning. I love you guys so much. Like when we talk about people who have become family for real, MJ calls, you all hit me up, I'm coming. I don't care what I was doing. I called myself saying I was going to go work out extra hard tonight so I can eat dinner on Christmas. But I was like, yep, there was my excuse. Let me do a little bit and then come get on this line with y'all. And I'm just so super thankful. Thank you guys so much for how you have supported me. The beautiful thing about having the home team, every major record that I put out, you all jumped on it first, showed me that strong love and support first, even down to even now with Clap My Way. Thank you guys so much for supporting that record so strong, MJ. I couldn't do this without you, brother. And I love you guys. Thank you so much. And happy holidays. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
All right, Lady Des. Well, that's going to do it for the conversations with them too. The Shenanigan crew. I am MJ. She is
Lady Des.
Listen, family, thank you guys for hanging out with us. We definitely appreciate it. Happy holidays to you and yours. And we'll probably do something next week. I'm not sure. Maybe. Lady Des. Yeah. Maybe another pop-up. We'll see. But At any rate, every Monday at 8:30 p.m., it's always about you guys and us, the Shenanigan crew, Lady Daz, and yours truly, MJ. So happy holidays to you guys. Love you, mean it. And until next time, be safe, people.
Good night, everybody. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Same to you all.